So some people on Instagram have been asking me to start a YouTube channel. So this is my first video. It's going to be interesting. Never done it in my life. It's going to be quite a challenge. So I thought if I'm going to do it, I may as well do something fun. And I thought that it would be cool if we could write a song together. Never really done it before. I've always had like bits and pieces of ideas, and sometimes I combine them together, or like I have them down on an acoustic, but I haven't actually put it all in the computer and made like a whole song. So this one's going to be pretty interesting for me as well. I think it's going to be a good learning experience, and hopefully you guys will be able to learn something or see what I'm doing wrong, so that you can use these ideas for your own songwriting, hopefully. So I'm a guitarist, and I always start my ideas off with just playing the guitar and try to think of some interesting chords. Depends how you see it. So I've just recorded the guitar parts in my DAW. Of course, I don't think in this video I'm going to go through like what type of equipment I'm using. Like I'm using a Helix Stomp for this. Of course, you can go for microphones, but I'm assuming that you've already got some recording equipment. And basically, let me show you. So I've just done the basic guitar parts. So let me flip this camera around. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, it's out of focus. Alright, so I've got the intro and verse, so I've put it into different colors, and basically that is my flow. So I've timed it. It is around 3 minutes 20 seconds, and I've been listening, so I was listening to the music, and then I came up with some lyrics. And still out of focus. So I've came up with some lyrics, and I think it's a good, sometimes it's good to just plug it in and then write the lyrics listening to it, because sometimes I figured like when we have the beat, it kind of changes the feel towards how you're going to sing it. So I do like to come up with some lyrics before I record it, but then when I record it and actually put it in, and then listen to it and then try and sing it out and see if it makes sense, and maybe make some adjustments to it.
You're gonna fail when you first try. If it ain't smooth sailing, that's what makes it worthwhile.
Alright, so now with our basic idea and also the chords, we're going to come up with a structure. So I guess I came up with a structure on how I want the song to be. I think the song is going to be around 3.5 minutes or something like that. So at first I'm going to start off with an intro, and I'm going to split the intro into two parts. So one part is basically starting off with just the basic idea that I had with the simple chords. And then the second half of the intro, I might start adding like a solo guitar on top. I'm not too sure, but that's the basic idea. And then I'll go into the verse, the first verse, the chorus, and then the second verse, the chorus, and then the solo. So people might actually do a bridge before they do a chorus, I think. So my idea is I'm not going to sing in the bridge part. I'm actually going to use the bridge part as a solo, and maybe do like a few bars before I go into the final chorus, and then just end it there. So with this song structure that I have, it's like a verse, chorus, solo, chorus. So basically it's pretty simple, I would say, because you only need to come up with one verse, two verses, and then the chorus is basically the same. So it's kind of like cheating, but I guess it works for now. I don't have a bass, so I'm going to use my guitar, and I'm going to put it in and then try and make a bass sound out of it. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so this is the second day. As you can see, it's dark outside. Changed my clothes. I just couldn't finish it in one day. I think some people can do it, but I just wanted to do it better than it was. So I took some time to actually sit down and listen to it over and over again and think about some ways in which I could change the song. So I actually used different headphones to listen to it. I listened to it in my car, listened to it in different headphones, and also the iPhone original headphones. So like I went around using different headpieces to listen to the sound to see how it was. And then something like this is how I felt like the chorus, I felt like the build up toward, like from the verse to the chorus, just wasn't like going upwards. It was kind of like it was just the same as the depth of the sound. So online I searched on YouTube, and some people said, okay, so if you want to make the chorus bigger, you don't necessarily need to add more stuff to it. You make the verse smaller. So that is a good concept, but I just didn't feel like it would work for me this time because my verse wasn't big at all. Like I only had the drums, the bass, the guitar, the rhythm guitar, and also my vocals. So it didn't make sense for me to take anything away. So eventually I added to make the chorus a bit bigger by adding like a electronic keyboard. I felt like the song, now the depth was okay. It was okay for me as for my first song, but I felt like the song was just like a straight line going forward. There wasn't much dynamics towards it. Of course, like in the playing you can hear like there's changing dynamics, but I just didn't feel like it was big enough. So I looked online on what I could do to fix this, and I found something called automation. Is that what you call it? Yeah, automation. So it's basically making, like, you know how some songs have like a fade out and fade in? So that's what I basically did. So you can see this is the automation where I added some bits where it would slowly go more louder and it would cause like a wave in a dynamic. So that's something that you can also try, like to add to do the automation for the volume. That's all I used, and then I just made some tweaks, and I think I'm pretty satisfied with the end result. So there's one thing that I think I can keep in mind for the next time. How can I improve my next song is think about how I'm going to make the dynamic of the volume in the very beginning, so that way while I'm recording my vocals I can pay more attention. Like I can pay more attention, I could add more of it while I'm recording instead of trying to change it, like make it more obvious like afterwards. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I don't know, I think I'm gonna upload this song in a separate video, so the next video that you see you could probably click on it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please also give me some comments on how do you think I could have changed songs, what was good and what was bad about it, and next time we'll make something better for sure.